Okay, we're here at Bass Hit Studio in the heart of New York City. It's freezing cold outside, but it's hot in here because we just loaded up the new Roland SH-2 Plug Out, which is a software synth that you can run in your software or on Roland's hardware, depending on your preference. I'm in Pro Tools 10 because I like a lot of my 32-bit plugs, so I haven't moved over to 11 completely yet. And I'm going to show you a tricky way to instantiate it into Pro Tools 10 as a VST3. First thing we'll do is create an instrument track, stereo instrument, right there. And we'll use a third-party software made by Blue Cat Audio called the MB7. It's just a mixer, but it has plug-in slots. It's running as an AAX plug-in in Pro Tools 10, but it has plug-in slots which can recognize audio units and VST units. So it opens up my components. We go down to SH-2, double click, and there it is. It looks just like the original, and all the controls function just like the original. It's got a great bunch of presets, which you can see here. If you hit this, you'll see the patch, and then you can import, load and save and rename and everything like that. So guys,
how much? And do you remember SH-2?
Of course, I remember when they came out. Actually, it was very early in the days of synths, and
no MIDI though.
No MIDI, and people would play them on gigs. You know, people would carry their Fender Rhodes and their organ and clavinet, and then suddenly there was this extra electro bass sound, and it turned out that was the SH-2. People had them on gigs, and that's going to be probably 78 or 9, I'm guessing.
RE house music or dance classics stuff?
Yeah, and funk classics,
funk.
like, you know, like a Gap Band kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
That kind of sound. Cameo is what I remember. I'm not sure about the timeline, the year, because it's a while ago.
Right.
But I remember that it was early going, before MIDI, before sequencing. Everything was played by hand, and that was the sound. That was the bass sound for sure.
So, do you like it?
I love it. Oh, it's really an amazing emulation of the original. It looks great. It's easy to work, and they included all the presets that came with the original. Plus, I'm sure they're going to make extra banks, right? I'm sure some programmers will start making extra banks. So eventually online there'll be quite a few sounds.
Great.
So that'll be awesome.
Cool.
All right, you should check it out.
Cut.